I just want to say real quick, that song that was playing was completely coincidental and was not selected. I hit shuffle, started getting ready, and I didn't realize the lyrics of the song until just a couple moments ago. So it is completely coincidental and was not actually selected. The algorithm just decided that was a good choice for today. Hello everybody. Starting a little early today. Hope you all are doing a great day. So, as you can see, we have the hitchhiking Tron. However, I don't know what we're calling this officially anymore. This positron is on our table once again. Now, if you weren't here on Saturday, you probably are confused as to why it is currently in pieces. And the reason is because oh, I did not mean to pause music there. Just going to turn it down a bit. The reason is because I used Loctite Red. And after essentially fusing all of the parts together, I realized I had to adjust one of the idlers. But I used Loctite Red. So it was just completely fused. We were able to remove 6 of 8 of the screws that were attached to the screws, but I had to resort to using some brute force, and we had to drill out 2 of the screws. We extracted the motors, but because of the Loctite Red, they are toast. I will not be able to salvage these at all. Like this one, for example. Let me swap to my other intermission screen here. This one, for example, the set screws are completely out. Like, they're not gripping at all. But there's so much Loctite Red that got onto the shaft, and because of the way the shaft is burred, I can't get this off. I could heat up this as much as I wanted to. It's not coming off. So, I will figure out a project in the future specifically for those motors. I don't know what project it's going to be yet, but we'll figure out a project. Now, to go over what we will be doing today, we're going to be putting this back together for the most part, obviously minus the motors. And then we're going to be putting it away, because I got a few other things I want to be working on this week. So I want to finish the Crucible enclosure so that I can get back to printing parts for this. I'm waiting on a spare part for my X1 so I can start printing with that again. That's currently down and out, so I can't print replacement parts for this printer yet. So once we get the crucial enclosure done, I'll be able to do that. We also have a 5-tool head XL coming in on Wednesday, as well as another Positron. Positron project is put on pause, or at least the building of them is on pause until I can print ABS ASA again. So we just gotta wait on that. So we're gonna put this back together, etc., and move on. Now I want to ask if a specific person is here. We had someone in our Discord, Baby Wolf Teeth. I was answering some questions. I just want to know, are you in chat, Baby Wolf Teeth? Let's see if they respond. All right. So, all right. One thing I want to share today, while we're going through this whole process, is, I guess, the topic of daunting projects. And especially ones where you feel like you're not prepared for, or you're not the right fit. So that is honestly something I struggled with the Positron project for a long while. And I think I talked about it a few times in previous streams, but I suffer from imposter syndrome. And we'll move the camera down so we can get started here. So I suffer from imposter syndrome. And the reason I do is because it's pretty much globally known that I did not design the Positron, but I am someone that helped with the Positron project. We're gonna have to reprint this part, as I realized I snapped it in half while drilling out some parts, so that's going to the side print. So Kraylin is the designer of the Positron. Kraylin did a great job with the Positron, but he brought me on as a business manager. That's kind of all I've been. Now, everyone's always asking me, oh, where's Kraylin? What happened to Kraylin? Etc., etc., etc. And I can't really say too much outside of that he's been hired by another company. So, you know, that's what I have to tell people. Now, Kraylin himself has told me that if it wasn't for the work I've done over the past few years, the Positron project would be dead. Which is why he's appointed me as, you know, the owner of the company, the manager of the company, etc., etc., etc. And I'm very grateful for that. I am extremely grateful for that. But there's still nights where I sit and I don't feel like I've done enough to deserve this. And that's normal. Honestly, that is a healthy thing. It is completely normal and healthy to feel like you don't necessarily deserve what you have done. I'm gonna have a point here, so bear with me if it seems like I'm going off on a tangent. So this feeling of imposter syndrome kind of festered within me for a few years. I've worked on the Positron project for about 2.5, almost 3 years now. Since just before he released the original D3 Positron. And that entire time, I felt alone on this project. Even though I had a very small team, I felt very alone working on this. And, you know, we kept making progress. We kept getting further. We kept working on this. And every month, the project would get better. Hey, Dom. Welcome. Every month, the project would get better, and every month, we would get further along, keep pushing, etc. We just would keep going. We didn't give up. And that was good. It was good to just keep pushing, keep moving, and to not stop. Because if we stopped, you know, that would, you know, kill the project. One thing I struggled with very heavily, especially towards February of this year. So in February of this year, I had to face the fact that Positron was going to market. I was fucking terrified. You wanna know why I was terrified? I just finished building my 3.2. I just finished building one of the first beta units. Mind you, this was a beta unit, and it was January of this year that I finished building. And we were going to market in May. I had 4 months to do testing on this design. We only received these kits in December. So I had a turnaround of 5 months to turn this alpha thing into a viable product for LDO. Now, we're an open source project. I shouldn't have too much weight on my shoulders. But LDO put a lot of money into the positron. LDO put a lot of work into the positron. So it's not just, I can't just be nonchalant. Where the hell did that go? I just lost it. What? Hold on. There's a screw in here somewhere. Where the hell? Where is that screw? I hear it. I don't. Oh, it's right there. Got it. I had only a few months to make something of this printer. Now, I've built a Voron 2.4 before. And that Voron 2.4 was my first printer that I've ever built from scratch. I never had a Prusa before. I've never had another Voron before. Hey, Bearded, welcome. I only had this. I mean, I had that 2.4, but I never got it working. I never had my positron or my Voron working. I built it. I got the worst calibration cube you could ever imagine out of a printer. And I brought it down here and it sat on a desk for over a year. It was only when my Bamboo A1 was on the fritz is when I started going, you know, maybe I should actually get this working again. At that point, though, I already built this. So here I am, sitting with a positron, completely in over my head and not knowing what to do. Let me be very clear. I did not know what I was doing. I had no idea what I was doing. Like, people see me and think that I know everything about the positron. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I'll be the first to say that. I inherited a project I knew virtually nothing about. I knew the history of it. I knew how everything worked. But if you asked me to build one and make one work really well, I would have absolutely no idea what to do. This printer was beyond me, and I couldn't get a single good print out of it. What was I going to do with a bad printer? How was I going to be able to confidently tell people, hey, you should build this printer, if I could not get anything usable out of it? I couldn't. That went against everything I believed in. But I met people. I joined the community, and I started talking to Justin, Nathan, other members of the current positron team. And when I let them tinker with the positron, I saw amazing things. Beautiful things. Beautiful prints that were coming out of this machine. And they walked me through it, and I realized this machine is no different than any other 3D printer I own. This machine is no different than a Prusa Mini. Actually, very much no different than a Prusa Mini. Hello, oh god, your name starts with a K. Keela. I believe I said that right. This machine is no different than a Prusa Mini. No different than a Voron V0. It is a upside down 3D printer. And the only thing that makes it any different than any Bowden style 3D printer is the fact that it prints upside down. That's it. Once I started telling myself that, and once I really understood what I was working with, I realized there was nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be worried about. It's just a printer. Nothing beyond me. This is, in fact, a very easy machine to work with once you start to get to know it. I mean, look at me right now. I'm taking things apart, putting things together. I'm not even looking at a guide. It is just a printer. There's nothing weird about it. There's nothing unique about it. There's no proprietary hardware. The software is Clipper-based. If you want to figure out how to make a macro that can, you know, do filament changes for multi-material print with just one extruder, you can do that. There's nothing stopping you. It is a platform for you to do whatever you want with, just like any other printer. Is it daunting because it's different? Yes, absolutely. I was ready to give up on this printer back in January just because of how scared I was that I wasn't going to be able to get this thing working at all. But I didn't. And I dare say it is now, unequivocally, and I'm saying this with an unbiased perspective, is my favorite printer to work on because of how easy it is to get to everything. I don't even want to touch my 2.4 because of how intricate the extruder assembly is, the hot end assembly is, because of how difficult it is to actually get in there and make changes. I don't want to touch it. With this, it's just a couple screws away, and I'm into whatever part I need. We had 3D Printy World. Him and his son won one of the first Batch 1 printers at Rocky Mountain 2024. His son built the printer with no help from 3D printing. All on his own. I thought he was crazy, because for months, I kept telling people this is not a first-time printer. This printer should not be for someone who's just getting started. I was telling people that for months. I was proven wrong. A kid with an engineering dad, which I will say, you know, he had a little bit of a head start with his dad being an engineer in the 3D printing space. He was able to do it. And he tuned it. He tuned it really well. This printer is friendly. It's not scary. There's definitely feeling that imposter syndrome with it right now. Totally a me problem, not a problem to kill. Oh no, of course. And that's normal. That's okay. You know, as I said, this can be a scary machine. What you do with it is entirely up to you. But it works just like Mainsail. Mainsail is just slightly different. It is Clipper, and you want to know the best part about it being Clipper? You can go to any Voron community forum or any other printer community forum and ask the question, hey, how do I do this? And if you just don't mention that it's Positron, they will tell you, oh, you do this. Oh, you do that. Oh, this is the macro you use. Because if you just say it's a Bowden XY printer, there's nothing different than it versus a V0 or a Prusa Mini or a Ender 3 V2 with Clipper. Oh, it works the same. The only thing that's different is that it's upside down. And, you know, there's some things that are specific to it, but that list is incredibly small. So why is that bowing? It's kind of bowing out here. It's not a huge problem. That's weird. Interesting. So, I say, continue working on it. it's going to be a printer that you need to work on for a little bit. I say give it a month. Give it a month or two. It took me a month or two to get my Positron to the point that I was happy. But then once I did, that was it. I can pull out my beta unit and just tell it to print. And it'd print. No problem. In fact, I might put painter's tape on its bed and run an ASA print and stick it in an enclosure just so I can get the next Positron project working. And yeah, I'll absolutely trust the Positron part to a Positron. It's a good printer. It does what I need it to. There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to understand it. You know? It's like any other printer that you get. You just gotta wait and understand it. And yeah, it's gonna be scary at first. But don't worry. You'll be alright. I hope that helps. I don't know if it will. You know, I don't like to think I'm good at the whole, you know, trust me bro thing. I don't know. But if you ever need help with your unit, or you ever feel like things are a little daunting, just reach out to the community. We're here. We're here to hang out. We're here to chat. Evening, Nomad. Hope your day is going well. Just wanted to drop in before heading to work. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Kerr. If anyone doesn't know, Kerr is my friend. We play Elden Ring together and other video games. And we decided to start streaming our gameplay on Sundays. So if you like watching Elden Ring, just hop in, say hello. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, and I'm also doing great. So what parts am I waiting on? Okay, so we completely trashed our motors. What happened was I used red Loctite on this. I didn't realize how tough red Loctite was, and I didn't realize I bought the strongest version of Loctite, 271. They rate that for 1-inch diameter bolts on military grade equipment. And I used it on M2.5. Needless to say, there are some parts of this printer that will never come apart. Ever. Ever. That's it. They're done. They're not going anywhere. So once this Positron's built, some parts of it just can't be modified. Is what it is. That's fine. But Fabrico sent me, or is sending me replacement parts. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get everything up and running as quickly as we can. But in the meantime, we're gonna just go ahead and put this all back together and continue on. Yeah, it's permalocked. It absolutely. I did not understand. No one told me. So someone told me, "Oh, brave soul for using Loctite." I didn't quite understand what that meant. I did not understand that they were implying that what I was doing was essentially a permanent thing. I just didn't know. And I went forward with it, and I made a mistake. And now anything I use red Loctite on just will never come apart. Yeah, I grabbed a glue stick of Loctite Blue, so I will be using Loctite Blue on whatever is remaining on this printer. I will not be using anything else. I learned my mistake. But that's okay. Mistakes are meant to be learned from. Where did I put... I have to look around here. I don't know where I put... Oh, there they are. I put them way off to the side in a safe place where they wouldn't get damaged. That was me. My bad. Made the assumption that people knew. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I didn't know. That was on me. Also, if anyone knows, another way that you can install these light bars is after you put in the rail. If you notice, there's little grooves in the front here that actually allow you to slide them in. So if you need to take this out, you don't actually have to take everything out. Just take off the front bumper, and you could actually just pull that out. So just know about that. That's a useful thing to know about. I caught it. Yeah, live and learn. Yep, live and learn. Blue and below are general recommendation for prayers. Yeah, I'm gonna be sticking with blue. I'm not gonna go anything stronger than that ever again. I have learned my lesson. Where is? I didn't lose that screw, did I? Better not. Not a huge deal if I did. I am missing a screw. I'm gonna find it like 5 hours later. Oh my god, that was a close one. The carriage almost flew off, and I would have lost a lot of bearings if that happened. I'm looking for the other screw that goes with the light bar, but I can't find it. Thankfully, I believe I have spares, so it's not a big deal. I'll just use one of my spares. I have a lot of spares of this. If I find it, I will just put it back. Yeah, so the reason we're putting things back together is, for the most part, I will, to reroute the, oh, I totally forgot to put the LED thing back on. Oh, we'll do that real quick. To reroute everything for the motors, I will have to do some decent dismantling, but it's not that big of a deal. What ones do we use for these? I think they were longer, fatter ones. Yes. Too big. Too big. Just right. I am putting a lot of weight on my tablet back there, and that is not good. There we go. Now my X carriage will not slide off. Oh. Okay, now we can get these on. So once again, the rule of thumb for these parts, if you're putting them back on, slide the carriage all the way to the back, and then you can slide these on and off as needed. Just like that. See? Easy. Huh. Yeah, I'm missing screws. Interesting. Huh. I guess. Did they roll? Let me look around real quick. One more. I don't see any on the floor. At least not immediately. I do see a lot of tiny screws on the floor. That absolutely belong to a positron at some point. Yeah, there's a lot of positron screws down here. In fact, I found the one, hey! I found the one hex standoff for, that back assembly. Oh man, I used to have a Roomba that would go on the floor and clean all this up. And my floors used to be really clean as a result. But its LiDAR sensor broke. And so now it doesn't work. So now my floor is extremely dirty. I hope to never have to show it. Right, while I am looking for the other parts, let's get this in as well. Okay. So if I recall, that goes on there. Oh shit, this is different than my panels. Just realized that. Huh. It's interesting to see what's different between my kit and everyone else's kit. That's interesting. I believe these go. Pretty sure they do. No. What? What was in there? I thought that was a larger screw that one. So, that looks right. Yeah, that's right. Just wasn't fitting. Yeah, so my unit, a slight difference between the release units and my unit. My unit has a little cutout right there for the screw that goes there. Apparently is different for everyone else's. Okay, let's get the keystone. Oh shoot, I forgot to put, no, I put it in there. And if it wasn't for the gaping hole, you would never be able to guess that there is no motors in this. Once again, what is nice is that in comparison to other printers, the Positron is fairly easy to maintain once you kind of know where everything goes. Once again, like, oh, you need to take this panel off, move that there, do all the screws, whole thing pops out. Easy. Oh, need to take these out, take off that panel, then slide it all the way back, pop that out. Easy. Then you have full access to the cavity. Need to get underneath this rail? Well, the entire assembly pops off in 4 screws. It is a very easy rail to replace. I was actually very daunted by that replacement, but I figured I would just do it, and it's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back in. I need to reprint these, but I want something in there to just act as a support piece. So we're going to put those back in. Because right now, there's nothing supporting that. So putting it back together is kind of going to be a feeble task. I could put some glue on and kind of read here the piece together, but it's fine. This is not necessarily a structural part. And just for that, I'll put the fan back on here as well. Might as well keep everything. Ooh, wow. That really broke. Yikes. You know, I should have listened to my instinct, and I should have removed all side panels before I drilled into those screws. Hey, Mad Cat. How's it going? That does not want to thread in. Come on, you know you want to. It's fine. Oh, no, wait. That's blocking it. Never mind, I can't do that. Oh well, I'll just remember where that goes. What the? Oh, that's stripped. Oh, shit. What the fuck do I do? Oh, it's too big. Not getting it. Where's my wear tool? Oh, drive home. Careful. That's not coming out. I think I got it. There we go. Yeah, that screw's gone. Oh, don't need it. So, if you have wear tools, don't use them on Positron. Unless you need to really extract a screw. But, like, even then, be careful. The reason I'm saying that is because the only reason that my screws got stripped is because of my wear tools. If I hadn't used my wear tools to do the extraction, and I was actually like really patient, I would have been able to extract all those screws from the motors. But I didn't, so I had to drill it out. So, lessons learned. And LDO has warned against using wear tools for that reason. Don't know why, but the wear tools just are more prone to stripping positron parts than kind of any other at the moment. It's annoying, but it is what it is. I have to figure out how to clean up this corner here, because that is like caked in some dried super glue and it doesn't look nice. Man, look at this. It's like this machine never had any issues. Actually, I'm really glad to say that this cleaned up really nicely. I was seriously worried that I had damaged this to the point where it was gonna look terrible. And I was seriously considering taking parts out of my kit and they're planting them onto this one just to get this working. Where did I put the other keystone? Where's, oh, right there. Yeah, I was seriously worried. Spooked. But I'm actually glad I did this because now everything looks good. Everything's fine. Alright, so I got a question for you guys. What should I do next? So, I'm about to be finished on this. Do you guys want me to work on... I got two things over there I need to work on. One is a Prusa. I need to work on the Prusa enclosure, and I need to get that finished. The other thing that we could work on is I need to work on... I've lost screws. This isn't weird. I need to work on... I need to work on putting together some smaller shelves for filament storage. So, what do you guys want to see first? I can do the shelves. No problem doing those. Or... Oh, I forgot that wasn't screwed in yet. Or we could work on the Prusa. The shelves we can definitely finish by the end of the stream today. And that will actually help me get prepared for Wednesday. Because then I should be able to move my bamboo over to my other desk. Whereas, if we work on the Prusa, I can likely start printing parts for the next Positron build and replacement parts for this a little bit sooner. So what do you guys think? What would you guys like to do? Let me know. Now, this is like a building live stream, so like you're probably thinking Prusa. Because like right now my Prusa MK4 is down for the count until I get this done, because it's in the partial process of becoming an enclosed Prusa Mark IV. So I can't do anything with it until it's done. Alright, good as new. Let's go ahead and fold this up. Where did I put the... It's not worth it. Oh man, I got it purging. What should I try as a first test print? Why not a Benchy? Benchies are good. I like doing Benchies because that gives me an idea of what I need to work on. That's just me. Steve mentioned concern with his pulley and being able to fold up. I don't see that issue with his design. I'm able to fold up just fine with that. Just pops right out of the way. I'll have to talk to him about that. Alright, I need to find the thumb screw. Don't know where the thumb screw is currently, because my desk is way too messy. Hey man, yeah, glad you're purging filament. That's great. Uh-oh. Did I put it somewhere? There's mine. Okay, I definitely took out that screw at some point. Oh lord. Okay, let's start putting things away, and maybe I will find it in the process of doing that. Behind the soldering iron stand? You guys are good. Thank you for being my eyes in the sky, literally. Oh, there's the two screws I was looking for. Man, I need to like stand up more in these streams because there's definitely things I cannot see when I am sitting down, and that was one of them. Do the Prusa? All right, we'll do the Prusa. Actually, let me do this. Let me do one of the filament things, just so I can have, because I got filament stacked here. I got filament, like, let me do one of those so that I can put filament away, because that will just make my space much better. Oh, I totally forgot to put on idlers. Oopsies. Let's do that real quick. Don't want to lose those idlers. Yeah, I need to ask Nero how he handles his shaky hands, because I got some shaky hands myself, and sometimes it is difficult to do really fine motor movements. Little history about myself. I was on Vyvanse, a ADHD medication, for like the longest time, and yeah, so my hands are a little shaky. Oh, forgot to text my mom. Told her I would send her the link to the stream. Whoops, sorry, Mom. Really happy to have my parents back from vacation. For those that don't know, yes, I live with my parents. I love it. It's great. I love parents. But they just came back from vacation, and I missed them. Did I? Uh-oh, did that? Idler? Or did I miss the thingamajig? Oh, yeah, I did. I was wondering why I was so tight. Come on. Come on, you little washer. There we go. Got it. I really want to know how they make those shim washers, because those things are tiny. They're so small. Alright, gonna dump all the loose screws into here. Definitely not what I should do, but this is what I will do. Any loose screw is going in this back here. There we go. That's what's kind of nice about this printer. Once you get the Z-axis on there, if you need to stop working on it for whatever reason, the whole thing just folds up. It's great. All right, let's put this to the side. All right. While I'm over here, I'll grab a drink. So this weekend, we got some cool stuff happening on the stream. So Saturday, I'm going to be streaming again. But this time, we are going to have a special guest. So Rob from Baby Belt is coming up. We're going to be hanging out. And he's going to be on stream with us. So I don't know what we're going to do yet. But he's literally going to be here, like physically here. We're probably going to show off the Baby Belt, some Positron stuff. Talk about how we both kind of came to the idea of making these small and mighty printers. At least that's what I hope. I think that would be really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be fun. It's gonna be a fun stream. So if you aren't already, please be sure to subscribe. Like the video and follow, and we'll be posting about it later this week. It's gonna be great. I gotta wrap up this belt nicely because I don't want to just throw this back in there. It's gonna become undone, but still, take care of your stuff if you can. There we go. Okay. Let's loose screw bag. Actually, I'm gonna leave that tool out because this might be that's specific positron. Those are just generic. We did one heck of a dent in parts for this kit. The fact that everything now fits in this box here, pretty impressive. Everyone who's been along for the ride, give yourself a pat on the back. Because we got really far in this build. And I am actually very happy with where we got with it. I am still a little grumpy with myself because I'm going to be grumpy with myself about how we have to put it on pause. But you know what? It's fine. It's okay. It happens. Alright, I don't see any other stray pieces. At least I don't see any right now. Okay, so we're just gonna one piece there. Alright, let's get everything off this table. And then we'll bring the Prusa up here. Okay. This? That's part of the ride with custom print, right? That's what I'm telling myself. Yeah, man. No, of course. No, so I am. Oh, no! Don't fall! Don't fall! Don't fall! Stop slipping! Stop. I am my own harshest critic, and I think that's fairly true for a lot of other people. I am my own critic, and I will always be. That is just how it is. So I will always be tougher on myself than anyone else, and that's just me. That's just how I am. And yeah, I shouldn't be that hard on myself, but it's just how I straight up have I have some anger management issues. Not like towards anyone specific, but it's mostly towards myself. Where I just get needlessly angry at myself. It sucks, but I've learned how to manage it. And I encouraged everyone else to try and do the same. And you guys are getting a cool new view of the setup here. A lot bigger than what we had just a little bit before. The one weird artifact, which I'm working on fixing, I'm gonna have to get a new boom arm, so you guys don't actually have a perfect top down. You can kind of tell, I'm holding my hand vertical, and you can definitely tell that there is a tilt. That's what I have to do right now. But I will be getting a proper thing so that we don't have to do that anymore. Cleaning up your workspace is extremely important, kids. Remember. We got some spare filament here from our bamboo A1. Actually, so this is the order of operations that we're going to do, because this is the order of operations we have to do. So we are going to first build the IKEA thing here. That's going to be our first thing that we work on tonight. The second thing is we have to work on the bamboo A1. We got to get that up and running. Right now the tool head's in pieces, but I have to fix that before I send that off to bamboo, because they replaced my A1. So that's what we'll do next. It's just some tool head reassembly, so it should be pretty straightforward. So let's open up the IKEA box. Let me go grab that. So Grant from 3D Musketeers, he highly recommended. Anything? You guys can't. Okay, good. You can't read that. That definitely has my address on it. Don't want you guys seeing that. So, Grant from 3D Musketeers, he uses these, and they are like $12 on IKEA, and they are just perfect for holding filament. So, because they were so cheap, I decided, all right, I'm gonna grab a few, and we're gonna use them for filament storage. See, they're small. Oh, these are gonna be really easy for us to assemble. Holy crap. That's gonna be stupid easy. We may build all three and get them out of the way. Oh, you probably just saw the tail of my cat run by. Oh, Mad Cat also got 3. So, Mad Cat, I have a question. What do you think we should do? So, I got 3. Do you think we should make them individual little racks? Or should we make them one big tower? Because I could do both with all 3. Let's see how long it takes to make one of these. Oh, I almost cut myself. Individual safer. Ah, that's safe. Okay. Fine. That'll be known I listen to my moderators. Despite me wanting not to. Do I really need instructions for this? I say we don't. You know, I didn't think this was going to fit on the camera, but apparently it does just fine. That's neat. That looks right. No, that was wrong. That looks right. Yeah? Yeah, that's right. What is this thing called again? A Veskin? Alright, any percent speedrun Veskin, let's go. Watch, I am totally doing this upside down. Specifically for people like me, they should have like little things to say, this way up, this way down. No, I'm doing it right, because these are the wheels. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. We are building an IKEA furniture set today, and hope you guys like it. And tomorrow we'll be doing some home improvement as well. Just some stuff around the house. Some normal stuff. I'm weird. I don't know why I'm like this. Huh. Wait, what? What? Hold on. What? Brother, what? Did I... Am I really gonna have to read the instructions? The wheels are confusing me. Okay, so no, I'm doing this right. Okay, I'm doing this right. I'm absolutely doing this right. Okay. Yeah. I put the wheels in first. Oh, they have specific... Okay. Hit print on your first benchy. Hey, and you know what? If it eats itself, that's fine. That means you have something to work on. That's totally fine. Wait, do these have... Hold on. No. No. These are faults. I'm psyching myself out here. Left? That looks like that goes there. Does it not? No, that looks right. Oh, God. I'm doing this right. Yeah, no, I'm doing this right. I got this. I can build a 3D printer in no time at all. But as soon as someone puts IKEA furniture, I didn't even have any tools needed, just snaps together. Heard your marshmallow music and had to jump off channel and listen to it. I can crank it up. Yeah. So I don't actually listen to Marshmallow myself. But Monster Cat, obviously, I have that on right now. And, I mean, yeah, stuff's good. Okay, that's supposed to just click in. I've been lied to. What? Yeah, I don't need tools. You know that. How am I struggling with this basic IKEA furniture? Okay. Uh-huh. Step 1. Put in feet. Oh, put in the wheels, it says. I'm not gonna do that just yet, though. That's dangerous. Okay, put in the feet the right way. And then it just says, push until it clicks. Yeah, it just says pushing until it clicks. I like some Marshmallow had to listen to another song I hadn't heard before either. Yeah, man. I got Monster Cat Gold so that I could play Monster Cat music on stream. Alright, now, there we go. I just had to wiggle it back and forth. I like Monster Cat. Monster Cat's good. I don't know if their business practices are good. I have no idea about how they run their business. I hope they have upstanding values. Because today, a lot of people had some rude awakenings with other companies. That was fun. Like, actually, no, I won't get into it. If you follow me on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. That's all I'll say. I mean, look, if you go to run a company, you're absolutely welcome to express your own personal opinions. That's fine. Like, we do that with Positron. We voice our opinions on Positron. You know, we're not afraid to do that. we have some rules of engagement that I shared on our Twitter. So we have specific rules when we go to, you know, tweet certain things. And we follow those rules because that's fair. And we don't want to, you know, be mean or to isolate it. So we have rules. Okay, I'm gonna have to put these up because I don't want to be putting a lot of pressure on this. That's some rules. But some other companies just gotta say fuck it and do what they want. That can be concerning. I was hoping these wheels swivel, but I guess I could design something that does that. It shouldn't be a difficult mod. Okay, there we go. Weirdly, that made it easier to push these in. I don't understand how, but that just made things easier. So I guess if you get these, put the wheels in. Listen to the directions. I didn't want to because I didn't want this rolling around on my table. There we go. Okay. Hi, chat. Whew. Also, dead mouse. Oh yeah, razor weapon. So razor weapons is always a bang. What else? I love professional griefers. Is one of my favorites. I can't really think of any others off the top of my head right now. Professional griefers is just top tier. Oh, the Foo Fighters one. I forget what it's called. The collab they do with Foo Fighters is also epic. So what I like with this is that the arms are like constantly putting pressure on the outside, so that actually ends up helping reinforce it. Because it's in tension to some degree. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now, let me grab some filament. So, oh, that's nice. That is nice. Let me put some more on. Oh my god. Am I actually getting desk space out of this? Oh, yes, I am. I didn't realize I had 2 spools of thinning filament. Well, that's what happens when I don't have my spools in an organized fashion. Oh, that is perfect! Look at that! That's perfect! Holy crap! This literally is perfect. Gotta tweet at Grant this. Alright, yeah, if you got $12, don't sleep on this. This is great. Alright, so now Let me take a sip of my soda. Now let's decide if we want to make this taller or not. Because this is a modular design, we can make it taller. So at its current height, I cannot put it underneath. I can only do two. So I can only do two things of filament and slide them under my desks, which is what I would like to do. Which means I could use the top shelf as like a tool storage. Ooh, I could look towards Canadian that. Ooh, actually, hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them at this height. So let's finish this one, and let's build the other two real quick. 'Cause this was really quick. This was a really fast build. And then let's get some filament on these. Let's use my hammer, aka my wrench. I don't know how loud that is, so if it's really loud, I do sincerely apologize. Come on, get in there. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Ow. There we go. You know, it's so weird, and I don't know what's causing this. And it's only happening while I'm streaming. I get a little runny nose. Weird. It only happens when I'm streaming. It doesn't happen during any other time. The most bizarre thing ever. This is going to really help me clean up some of my workspace here. Nope, no, that's backwards. Oh, shit. Where'd that go? I need that. Damn it. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Come on. There we go. Yeah, look at this. You know, once you build one, you build the second one in like no time flat. Where's the speedrun category for this? Which, hey, good news. We actually now have a Positron speedrun category. So if you actually want to speedrun building a Positron and or do a speed benchy on a Positron, we have 2 categories. Feel free to go on Positron in our Discord and check it out. If you've already completed your Positron and you know how long you roughly took, feel free to submit your time. For Positrons that are already built, we don't require, proof. Because one person surpassed 3 hours, and I don't think anyone else is going to do that for a while. But any future submissions, the Positrons built after now will require a VOD. Not that we think anyone's going to cheat or lie, but yeah, good practice. You know, Nomad, I feel like I owe you an apology. I don't know why I was so tripped up by this. I just fed it with default clipper profile and cut the speed down. She's printing really nicely. Don't look. New devices, new printers are always daunting. Change is scary, and new things are scary too. Especially if it's just a little bit different from what you're used to. And that's totally normal. That's totally fine. The Positron's fucking weird. Let's be real. And, if it has a lot of things that are different than what you expect, such as, hey, you're not familiar with fluid, that's totally normal. That's totally fine. I get it. Oh, excuse me. At any point in time you want to, you can put it back on mainsail. You can install mainsail on the pod. It's not restricted to fluid. We just use fluid because we just like fluid. Fluid has a LDO kind of style for it, which is why we went with fluid. That's really it. From what I know, it pretty much runs the same as mainsail. But I'm not that deep into the whole Clipper ecosystem, so I could be wrong. But make it yours. When you said that you were looking to possibly get rid of it, I was honestly more concerned. My biggest concern was that you weren't going to be able to find anyone to buy it, and I didn't want you to feel discontent over something that you can't get rid of, because Lord knows that's happened to me. I have a Flashforge Artemis up on my shelf of shame because its extruder is dead. I'm never going to touch it. Never. I have a FL Sun V400 over to my left over there. It works fine. I just don't want to be bothered to retune it. And the longer you leave it like that, the more aminosity you build towards it. So sometimes if you can just push through those little nagging feelings of not wanting to touch something, you can find that something will click and all of a sudden you just get it. I can't explain it, you know? All I know is that I've been there. And it sucks to be there. Because it's not somewhere you want to be. But, you know, if you spend $700 on a kit, it's kind of worth just pushing through and getting it done. Like, so for example, I have the 2.4 kit from LDO. And I mentioned, never really got it working. LDO sent that to me for free. And I'm very appreciative of the fact that LDO sent it to us for free. It did help us in our development of Positron, as it was meant to. But because I got it for free, I had no incentive to really get it going. Because I got it for free, and I didn't have a YouTube channel. I never built a printer before. I realized they sent me the 2.4, and the 2.4 is like more difficult than the Trident. I feel like it probably would have been better for them to send me a Trident or something a little bit easier to build than the 2.4. But it is what it is. So, 1 second. It never really got working. I did get it working eventually, but I never grew that like relationship with it. So it never became a mainstay. And that's just what I wanted to kind of prevent. I wanted to prevent this thing from becoming an animosity for you. Because, like, yeah, once you get that dialed in, once you get it printing... Oh, okay, bye, Callie. The cat just bolted. Yeah, it's just another printer. And you'll be surprised how, like, it actually is a fairly reliable printer once you get it going. You'd be surprised. As niche of a printer as this thing is, it's become one of my workhorses. Because it just works. And if you take care of it, if you use some glue on the bed, shit just sticks. Shit just works. It's great. And the community has proven that it can do more advanced materials like ASA and ABS. So, if you use the right protection on the bed, and you get an enclosure or a cardboard box, there's nothing stopping this little thing from doing whatever it is you could think of. So, experiment, have fun, go crazy. And here's the best part. Here's honestly my favorite part about this. And this goes for LDO kits in general. If something fucks up, you have the LDO guarantee that they'll help you. If something goes bad, even if it might be your fault, LDO will help you. For example, if you take a giant chunk out of your bed because you printed ASA on it, LDO will get a replacement for you. Probably not infinitely, but like, we know you can't get a bed anywhere else. So if you break your bed, even if it's your fault, you gotta get through LDO. So, Nomad, I have a question. Why isn't lead screw used for XY instead of just Z? Why isn't lead screw used for XY instead of just Z? What do you mean, lead screw? We don't use lead screws. What are you talking about, Steven? Are you talking about the LT and Journeymaker? If you're asking about those, I can't give any insight on them. Because those aren't my designs. Like, instead of belts. Can you rephrase the question? Because the 3.2 is using only belts. Are you saying like why we didn't use lead screws on X and Y instead of the belts that we use? Sorry, I'm just having a little trouble understanding the question. That could just be me. Apologies. I'm a very little person. Lead screws don't... Yeah, that's one thing. Lead screws don't fold. So, the reason we don't use lead screws at all is because lead screws are too bulky. So lead screws are great for larger machines. That's fine. That's dandy. But for a compact machine, they take up too much space because not only do you need the lead screw, but obviously you need the motor to move the lead screw. And you have to have that motor at one end of the lead screw. You can't just have it like in the middle of the lead screw. So if we use the lead screw in XY, we would have to have a motor kind of hanging in the middle of the air. And you can't do that. That just doesn't work. As for Z, if we used a lead screw on Z, we would have to make the motor fold with the Z-axis like it does in the LT, I believe. Or use a belt drive on it like the Journeymaker. I'm not a fan of that solution. It's not elegant enough for what we want. So we went with belts because belts work just fine. As proven in several other printers, the belts will work perfectly fine. So we went with belts. We're happy with how the belts are working. And the nice thing with belts is you could have it not centered to the end of the path. So you could have it either like in the middle, where we currently have it on the XY system, or you could have it at the end. Wasn't necessarily for Positron Gel, just wondering for XY. Yeah, and that's really why. Just because we can't utilize a more arbitrary placement of the motor. With XY belts, we can put the motors in the center of the positron and be completely out of the way of the range of motion and get the full range of motion of an XY kinematic on the rails alone. So for example, if you actually just get longer rails and a longer belt, you don't have to swap out the motors. They'll just work. They'll be able to do the longer route, and they'll be able to dynamically understand that they have a larger bed. So yeah, pretty snazzy stuff. All right. Now that those are built, tomorrow I'll be putting filament on them. Let's get the bamboo up here, and let's put her back together. Ugh. She is not in a good state right now, as you can tell by this. So we are gonna put her back together. Now, of note, this is broken. But here's the cool thing. Bamboo does not care too much about the state of this printer. I just need to screw things back in. And then if they complain, hey, wait, you sent the printer back to us broken, I can just be like, well, you know, you sent me a printer that was broken. In reference to the bad bed cable. So, I don't feel bad. Okay, so two things. We need to first... okay, so we have to remount the motor somehow. I don't know how... Oh, hold on, here we go. We have to move that, and then... Okay, that's how we do that. Is it just 2 screws? No. It's more screws, right? Don't need it as rigid. It's a cost savings thing too. People do it on CNC when they need to be able to push in the material. Yeah. What does that? It doesn't look like the right screw type. Is it? No, it's these. I don't have all of them though. But I have 4 of these. Is that the right screw type for this? That'd be really weird if it is. I'll have to find out. that destroy the threading there. It's like disease.
Let's get this thing off the ground.
I just need to make this look decent. Oh, it's this song. Oh my god. I know this song.
Goddamn nerds.
Goddamn nerds. Pegboard nerds. I like pegboard nerds. Those guys are fun.
Now I'm a god.
I like this playlist. This is a good playlist.
We've got a hot one for you.
Yeah, so we just need to make it look aesthetically nicer. Not functionally nice. So that's the goal right now. Oh, there's the other screw. I don't know where the gears went. Oh well. You don't need gears in an extruder to work, right? Right? I need screws.
Nothing is over until we decided.
I don't know where that is. I'm really not gonna be doing this too much. I'm really just gonna get this front cover on, and that'll be it. You know, is that extruder the exact same on the A1 Mini? I don't know. I've never had an A1 Mini, and well, now after my experience with this specific one, I never will. So I do not know.
We've got a hot one for you.
It likely is very similar, if I had to guess. Considering the hot end is the same, I presume the extruder is very similar.
You just got your asses whipped by a bunch of goddamn nerds.
Oh, the gear's here. What am I talking about? It's just on this assembly. Okay. Let's get that back together. I don't know what screw it is, so you know what? We're just going to Hail Mary this. That seems to fit. I only have one of those, though. But I don't think that's it. Yeah, that's not it. It's going to be the black ones. If I had to guess. Yeah, that's it, yeah. That's right. You know, it's a shame. You know, I used to recommend this as a printer. It's still a good first-time printer, but after I took apart this extruder assembly, I realized just how terrible it is to maintain it if you ever get a blob of glue. If you ever get a blob of glue on this, you might as well just get a new printer. Because you have to take apart this entire assembly, and because it's injection molded, it is not easy to do that. It is very much not a friendly printer to repair and maintain. Which is a damn shame, honestly. Because, like, outside of that, it's actually good. It's not a bad printer. But because of design choices made, I can't recommend it. Because as soon as you need to maintain this thing, it falls apart. And it ain't good. It ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. There's like way more screws that are going into this thing than what's currently here. I don't know where that goes. It goes somewhere. I don't know where. It's confusing. Let's go right there. Go like that. No? I don't know where that is. What's that? You know what? Again, I don't need this to actually be fully functional. I just need it to go together. And if shit breaks in transit, it's not my problem. Alright, now I just gotta screw together with whatever I have laying around, I guess. Does that go in there? As well as it goes in there. That does, though. Never had a bamboo, so I can't say one has Elgu. Yeah, don't get a bamboo. They're cheap. That's great. Like, they are very cheap printers, and they are very capable for the price point that they are. But as a result of that, as a result of them being as cheap as they are nearly impossible to repair if anything were to go wrong. And that is why I'm severely disappointed in this unit. Because I had a very simple, very easy to solve problem. So I just completely ripped that cable off. We're just going to stuff that in there. I'm going to keep that. I had a blob of death, which is a fairly normal thing to have on a printer. Like, blob of deaths happen. It's not unheard of. But what happened with me is that it encased essentially most of my printer. So what happened was, or encased most of the hot end. So what happened was I had to take apart the entire extruder assembly in order to perform repairs on this. But the problem was, because of the way it's designed, there's like no way for me to be able to do that. In fact, like right now, I'm having trouble putting this back together. I'm literally about to just give up on this because of how like impossible this is. But I'm going to put it back together so I can at least tell Bamboo that, you know, it was in a state of functionality. Yeah, I didn't like the starting stuff of Bamboo. Look, I like their printers. I will not deny that I like their printers. Their printers do work well. They work well until they don't. Like, I will show you some parts I printed literally the other night on the new A1. And oh my god, they are some of the best PTG prints I've had out of printer stock. Like, no question. That is just the truth. But I'll never. But I'm getting rid of it. I'm not keeping it because I do not want to deal with this printer anymore. So it just is what it is. All right, that is good enough. That's good enough. So let's take this all apart. Okay. Sorry, you guys can't really see this part too much. No, it's on the other side. Duh. Slide that forward. Take it off. And now I'm worried about trying to do the shooter on my A1 Mini. Read the instructions that they provide. I did not do that. I was dumb and I did not read the instructions. Read the instructions. Don't be me. If you read the instructions, you'll probably be fine. It's just going to be a pain in the butt. This one screw does not want to come out. I have just enough of a magnetic pull to get these out, but that one's just not budging. And I really wish I could play other music on the stream, like actually copyrighted stuff, because like I really want to share some Street Manifesto with you guys, but I can't because that would get me probably a copyright strike. And I want to actually monetize this channel. No, like I'm hoping to reach 500 subscribers so that we can monetize. That'd be great. But I also need to reach like 5,000 watch hours or something. And that's going to take us a long while. So I will admit, so the A1 bed and this bed here definitely inspired us a bit when it came to designing our new PEI bed for the Positron. Because we figured we don't need magnets in the entire bottom of this build sheet. We just need them strategically placed. And so we did that. Okay. Swap this tablet over to chat so I can... Oh, no, the app's just broke. Cool. Okay. I just have to peek my head over this printer in order to see if you guys are saying anything. So don't insult my mom. Thank you. My mom is a wonderful person. If you ever have the pleasure of meeting her, you would absolutely love her. She is just a wonderful, wonderful person. Don't think you guys ever will. Rob from Baby Vault might be able to. Might. That'd be funny. Okay, get that down. There we go. Oh man, a ton of stuff just fell out. Heard there's some way they can do that. Maybe it's only on Twitch. Yeah, not sure. I don't want to tip fate. Okay, I need to align this. Is that it? That's bearings. I think right there is the point where you can screw these in. No. Feel that screw position. I think it might be right there. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what it is. So I line the bearings up with those holes, and then I think I have threads right there. Yeah, I feel threads of some sort. Yep, those are things. If they weren't before, they are now. Yeah, I don't know what they were threaded for, but whatever they were, they're threaded for these now. I definitely use the wrong type of screw. I do not care. Oh yeah, because those aren't even reaching. Alright, yeah, I did that wrong, but whatever. That bed's not moving now. Which is the desired effect. I went to Micro Center on Saturday and stuffed flyers for in all the copiers of Make It Nice. I will hold on to those screws. Those are nice screws. That's good enough. Let's see how this fix worked in the end, shall we? I don't think they designed this to come off, but that's not gonna stop us. Yeah, okay, so my cable is fine. Let's take a picture of that. Okay. You like this jam? Here, let me turn it up a bit.
You don't want to see me with it.
Oh, sorry. Alright, let me go put this in the backs.
You don't wanna see me with it.
The box. Yeah, that seems right. Whatever. It's a broken printer. Doesn't matter too much how it gets there. Here's a fun fact about RMAs. If you ever have to handle an RMA, don't worry too much about how the printer gets there. Just make sure it does. Because if they're RMAing it, then it's already broken. There's really not much that they can do to prevent it from being broken any further. So just send it back as best you can. Show that you put effort into sending it back. That's really it. Nothing fancy. As long as a visible attempt was made to protect it. So now, I'm good to send this back. Wonderful. Okay. What time is it? It is 8:50. Awesome. That is just enough time for us to start on the next thing. So let's go and do that. Okay. So what was I working on? Okay. I just moved all of my filament things into the wrong spot. Completely in my way. Alright. Got my boxes here. I am going to be tight on space with this. I know that for a fact. Alright, here are our extrusion pieces. There we go. Whew, okay. How's that sound, guys? That good volume for music? What do you guys think? Oh man, I don't have enough space for this. This is gonna be fun. Oh boy. Yeah, this is fun. Alright, let's move some things. You kids and your fancy meetups. Right? I want to go to Maker Faire, Orange County, but I live over in Philadelphia. Oh, it's heavy. Volume sounds good. Thank you. Okay, it fits. This is good. This is all we need, right? Just put a push on this. It's fully enclosed. Okay. Now the fun part. I had to find what step I was on before I paused on this. So let's do that. All right. Let's bring up. I need to download Vivaldi. Oh, Sega released Sonic on the tablets. That's cool. You went to 5 meetups last week? Holy crap, how many meetups happened in Orange County? Let me just check on checking things real quick. Alright, sorry about that, guys. That's far too much socializing. You need a far more exhausting day job. Yeah, you want to switch jobs with me? I have a far too exhausting day job. Really, you have too much energy. Don't normally go to these. Oh, I was making an official MMC appearance. Nice. I'm just checking up on all my stuff real quick. So you know what, let's take an intermission here. Let me swap my earbuds because my left one's kind of getting a little. Oh. I don't like having earbuds in for an extended period. It gets uncomfortable. Does that happen for anyone else? It's just me. Okay, so it stopped the music. Why did it stop the music? I write earbuds in. I shouldn't have stopped the music. There we go. Oh. So. Oh, damn it. Sorry guys, give me a second. My earbud just flew out of its charging case, which just messed with music. Hey, music, can you start again? Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, am I peaking? No, when I'm using my normal volume, I'm fine. let me get another drink, and we can get started on this. I don't know. We'll sit for a few more minutes and just chill and talk. So I have a fun question. So I think this is fun because of what I'm going to do here real quick while we're just kind of chilling. So I have used a lot of filaments. A lot of different filament companies, a lot of different sources, etc., etc. I've used almost every budget brand that you can think of. So my question to you guys, so far, out of all of the budget brands that you could get on Amazon, online, etc., what is your favorite budget brand? Now, you can say Polymaker, Box Lab, etc. You can say those, that's fine. But yeah, I'm curious about what's your favorite budget brand. Maybe it's not like a super popular one. Maybe it's just one like not many people know about. But what is it? And why is it your favorite? Is it just like they have good quality? Oh, this peel is really brittle. They have good quality, good customer support. Like, what is it? I'm curious. I'm very curious. No way I'm getting him to come to California 2 weeks before East Coast. Yeah, sorry. You have to fight someone else for that, because someone else has me flying out a few weeks before East Coast. Can't share too much about that though. I refuse to use Polymaker, so print is. Okay, so no hate, no hate or anything. I'm curious, why? Why do you refuse to use Polymaker? Is it just because like it's, you know, Chinese filament essentially? California filament, quality, and the people are cool. That's for cheap PTG, which I like. As fair, as totally fair. I wonder if I can. So this is extremely brittle. I wonder if I can salvage it. We will see. Well, I can understand that. Polymaker definitely sponsors a lot of people. There are individuals I'm not huge fans of, but they've also helped us. It's one of those things where I think, at least for myself, I'm going to continue working with Polymaker only because they are one of the few filament companies willing to work with us right now. Like I can message Polymaker, be like, hey, I need filament. And they're like, all right, we got you. That's awesome. I would love, absolutely love, to work with another filament manufacturer that'd be absolutely willing to give me $500 worth of filament, like every few months. Because with Positron, we're printing a lot of stuff, and I mean a lot of stuff. We're doing a lot of testing. So we go through filament really quickly, and Polymaker is just happy to give us filament for that. I would love to work with a US manufacturer that would give us filament for the same kind of stuff. But, you know, that's the challenge, you know, $500 worth of filament, that's a lot to ask, you know? Consumer, I have one voice, my wallet. Yes, you do. You know, I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but screw it. I tweeted about it. Yeah. Your voice is your wallet. And look, I may have designed a printer, but I am the same way. If you did not see what happened on Twitter, I do encourage you to follow me on Twitter. My socials are up here. Here. Pretty much, I won't get into the reasoning or what kind of triggered everything, because I don't want to get political in here. You know, whatever you believe in is what you believe in, and what I believe in is what I believe in. And I think we can mutually agree that we may see differently, but you know, I think we can come to a constructive conclusion that we can agree upon, that we all want what's better for everybody. That's a typically good, you know, baseline. you know, I'm not afraid to say that I'm very liberal in my beliefs, but um, there was a company that makes stickers that decided to take a very, very recent terrible thing that has happened. And no matter what side of the aisle you're on, it is a terrible thing that happened. Took this very recent thing that happened, and they decided to essentially turn it into a marketing campaign. And that's not good. That's not okay. That's pretty fucking despicable. And I called them out for it. As did many other people. Vote with your wallet. You know, I'm never going to be doing business with that company ever again. Which is a shame because, like, okay. Here's some of their stuff. This is a roll of stickers I bought for a project I did a while back. These are phenomenal. Great stickers. I'll never buy from them again. They had a great product, and it is truly a shame that one of their owners just pretty much ruined the reputation for me. Now, to be fair, they've had a pretty bad reputation to begin with, but I wasn't really aware too much of it until recently. But yeah, so vote with your wallets and make your voice heard. No. Wilson is a big no to. Oh my god. I feel terrible for their team. I saw an email. I don't know who posted the email. Someone posted an email from their support team, and their support team essentially said, "We are really sorry about what is being said on our Twitter. We do not have any control over it because the person who has primary control over these accounts has gone MIA and no one can reach out to them." And that is one of the owners of the company. That's fucked up. Like, I'll be honest in saying that Positron right now, I'm the only one that has the social media accounts for Positron. I'm the only one. But I'm not gonna just disappear and go on a tirade with those accounts. No. If I decide that I'm gonna step away from Positron, I'm gonna hand over those accounts to somebody that I trust. The majority of the owner, I don't feel bad. I feel better for the team. I feel better for the team that's stuck in this situation, because I can guarantee you, not everyone, or a majority of their business does not agree with what's going on. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But it must suck to be on that team. It must absolutely suck to be on that team. Bob, can't afford to. Yeah. Like, I have a very strong opinion about how organizations should be run. Now, mind you, I don't believe my opinions are controversial. I think my opinions are generally considered to be reasonable. Like, generally speaking, you should be helpful. As mentioned, on the Positron Twitter, I posted our rules of engagement. And I strongly believe that our rules of engagement are fairly reasonable. So, okay. He's the owner, it's rotten from the head down. You can say that about a lot of companies. I work for a company, and I do not agree with the owner of the company, or my, you know, there are things that companies I've worked for I don't agree with. Doesn't mean the entire team's wrong. Now, I'm saying that from perspective of having worked in corporate America. I am not defending. Let me be clear on that. I'm not defending anybody. It does suck when you work for a team and things are happening that you have no control over. So I have a little bit of sympathy for anyone who's in that position. But the owner can screw right off. Like, that's not okay what he's doing. And anyone that, like, agrees with him in terms of, like, what he's doing, I agree with him. Small team, mean bro man attitude. Yeah. It's just so much bullshit. Like, why can't people just get along? You know, we all have one thing in common. We're all human, I believe. We're all human. We all live on this earth. Why can't we all just get along? You know? Why is that so difficult? Because, like, it really shouldn't be. Humans are the worst. I'm glad I'm not one. Oh man, Bob, can I join whatever species you are? That sounds like fun. Almost done cleaning up filament over here. You can already tell there's a lot less on the desk back here. So I need to make, so what I'm going to be doing, this X1's going to be going over next to my computer desk, and I'm going to be putting the XL here. I hope I have enough space for the XL. I don't know if I do. We're going to find out the hard way. And then in here, in the between, is where the Prusa is going to go when it's in its closure. It looks like I should have enough space based off what I'm seeing here. So that's what we're going to do. But I have to clear out a bunch of stuff. Like, there's stuff down here that you can't see right now. I want to get rid of all of it. Because it's all junk I haven't touched in months. And I have a rule of thumb that if I haven't touched it in like 6 months, I toss it. Because if I haven't found a use for it in 6 months, it's garbage. And I'm just hoarding it. Do I subscribe to that fully? No! Oh god. There's so much filament that like I've held on to that I should have gotten rid of years ago. Or filament, tools, etc. Okay, I think that's it for filament in this immediate area. So I'm going to push this out of the way. I filled up 2 carts worth of filament just from what's behind me. I feel good about this. What I might do, so again, it's kind of hard to see. There's this space under here, and these just fit under them. I think I'm going to get enough of these to fill up this entire thing. Potato of the soda variety, or of the sofa variety. I wish to subscribe to the potato sofa cult. Okay, that's nice. I like those. That is a really nice... Okay. I absolutely think if you are looking for a cheap and effective filament storage solution, get Beskin. This thing's awesome. I bet that's going to be super easy to modify as well. So you can absolutely make that whatever you want. I'm going to be making mods for that because it has like these little peg holes in the center. I'm totally going to make something for those. Like, that thing has a lot of potential, and I can't wait to tinker with it. Those are awesome. I'm going to be getting more of those. Hands down. Alright. That was a nice little intermission. Nice little break. How are you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How's it going? All right. Prusa enclosure instructions. All right. Yes, I'm okay with that. Assembling the enclosure. Oh, shoot. Hold on. How am I going to do this? Normally, I toss it up on the screen here for you. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Because I have it up on the iPad right now. Or, not iPad. This is a Pixel tablet. Let me open up Parsec. Don't worry what I do. But to get Parsec on here, I'm going to have to go get my other tablet. My other tablet's the one that has Parsec.
Get ready for this.
Alright, here we go. Prusa enclosure. Instrucciones. I think you guys would kill me if I showed you how I actually do this. There we go. Okay, assembling the enclosure. Alright, so I'm just gonna scroll down to where I'm at, and then scroll down to where I'm at on there. Okay. So step 13. Installing the anti-slip dampeners parts preparation. Oh, actually, I need to unfull screen that and zoom in. That's much better. Oh, it's perfect. Hey, Jared, welcome. It's going well. We're just working on the Prusa enclosure right now. This will let me get back to ASA printing. There's a few parts on the Prusa I have to swap so that it can print ABS ASA reliably. But I'm gonna have to just wing it for now. So we'll get to that. Okay, so I need little rubber feet. I don't know where little rubber feet are, so let's find out. Not in here. Doesn't look like there's anything I need in here, so I'm gonna put this aside. And I say that because I printed all my parts. When I went to assemble this, I did not know that it came with printed parts. If I had known that, I would not have printed all my parts. Okay, here are the rubber feet. Yeah? Yeah. Where are those? Are they in there? No. Are those printed parts? Damper inserts. I saw... Hold on. Were those in here? Oh my god, there's so many zip ties. Oh, these are mine. Never mind. I bought those. I thought I saw them here. I didn't think I would need anything here. Yeah, hold on. I didn't put those. Oh, shit. Alright, I guess that there are parts in here that I need, because I did not print these. At least I don't think I did. No, wait, I think I did. Well, I'm gonna pull these out now. Okay. In one of these... Whoa, that's heavy. In one of these is all the printed parts. Definitely not that one. Come on, go back in. Go back! Oh, why is that not going in? Oh, it's because the box is mangled. There we go. Alright, I think these are the printer parts? No, where did I put the printer parts? Hold on, let me go look. I have the printed parts for this somewhere, I just don't remember where. That's concerning, of course. So I printed out all my parts in High Five Blue. Is it over there in that box? I think it might be that box. I got like 100 boxes down here. I need to clean up. No, that's not it. Where did I put the printed parts for this? They can't have gone far. I had to have left them with everything. What did I just drop? What are these? Huh? These are nozzles. What are these nozzles for? What? What are these for? I have weird nozzles that I don't know what they're for. I don't recognize this. What? What's in this box? Oh, these are okay, that's SVO8 stuff. It's like, what are these nozzles? Are they in here? Yes. Okay, found my printed parts. Let's be dumb. I'm back. Hello. Sorry for the detour. All my printed parts are in here. Let's take out all my tools and stuff. There we go. All right, let's see if I actually printed those pieces, those tiny little pieces. I don't think I did. I didn't see them. Oh, no, I did. I got one. Did I print one? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, and then M3 by 20. Do I have those already out? Don't remember. Let's read these. M3 by 12. M4 by 3. M4 by 5R. Okay, so I don't have them out already. Okay, so let's open this up. Those are dowels or something. M3 by 20 is what I need. Where is M3 by 20? Are these M3 by 20? There are some M3 by 20 in here. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So preparing the anti-slip dampers. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go with the blue parts because the blue parts look nicer. Hi-Fi blue. I like Hi-Fi blue. I love Joel's colors. I liked. They're nice. I just wish they made it in the ASA ABS. I would use it way more if it was an ASA ABS. Like, I'm noticing Polymaker does not make ABS ASA, and that's actually like a little upsetting. Okay. Yeah, locate 2 threaded holes. I'm looking right at it. And then it goes in those spots. But how does it get oriented? Mount the anti-slip dampers. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay, I see. It's like that. Here we go, boys. Back at it. Is that the right size? No. I exclusively use Polymaker ASA. And you missed out on a fun conversation about printing companies. Yeah, I use Polymaker as well. I mentioned briefly that I use Polymaker because you know, they've partnered with us, so it is really easy for us to get filament that we need. Wait, do I have this whole thing upside down? Nope, no I don't. Well, that's gonna be fun to thread into. I say it, I get it first try. Okay. That's gonna be fun to thread into. First try. Don't ask me if anything is easy or hard, because apparently I am gifted by something, and I don't know what it is. That, or Bruce is just like smart enough to design these parts to just kind of clip in. That's probably it. Yeah, that's absolutely it. They designed this so that the whole assembly just goes over it. Yeah, I mean, again, we just talked about like some unfavorable aspects of the partnerships that they do with other creators. You know, marketing is marketing. But this, I don't even know what that is. I'll find out later. Yeah. I just found out it was the most consistent ASA. Bruce is something's easy. Red Loctite is hard. Yeah, thankfully I did not use any Loctite on any of this, so yay. Okay, short profile X4, M4 by 5 screwed times 16. Okay, shoot, which one's the M4 by 5? Not those. It's these, right? These are my, hold on, I can look at it right now. Yeah, it's the button heads. Moving this. Don't break. Don't break. Right there. There we go. Now I can actually reach it. Cool. There's all my screws. Okay, I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. You didn't keep them in the labeled bags? How very dare you? I kept the labeled bags nearby. It's what I did. I kept the label bags nearby. Oh, that's annoying. Just want to scroll up to get the search things. Okay, this is easy. Make sure there's no Prusa logo on the lower side of the profile. Wow, they really, really want to make sure that the Prusa logo is the right way up. Nope, something just fell. So, which one of you headed out? See ya, Don. See ya, man. See ya, Rob. Not Rob. Fuck. Geek Toolbox. Names. See a person who I consider a brother. This is not easy to do the way I'm doing it. Don't do it the way I'm doing it. I really don't have the space to do it the proper way. Am I even in frame? No. Of course, I'm working on the one part that's not in frame right now. To label my hex trays. Yeah, that's something you should do. That's something I did. Hey, Lulu. Lulu. Hello. I wish I could show you on camera, but I can't right now. The puppo has arrived, everybody. The puppo has arrived. Make way for the puppo. The puppo has arrived. Love how the first part of this I choose is the one that's completely out of frame. Again, I'll get a better camera setup at some point. I currently cannot reach the camera. Callie, behave. Callie! Yes, I hear you. Behave, Callie. Yeah, I know, you're not happy that Lulu's here, but you know what? You have to deal with it. I can pick you up, and you're not gonna like that if I do. You want that? No, you don't? Then shut up. I would love to put her up here, but she would knock everything. So that would not be good. Lulu, leave Callie alone. She doesn't want to hang out with you. I'm about to scare the crap out of both of you by moving a chair. Alright, once again, I am out of frame for this. That's just going to be a common occurrence because of the way I have to assemble this. See, I thought I had enough space to do what I'm doing. Oh, I am wrong. Steve just assembled this, I think. Yeah, he did. I was gonna watch him and do it with him, but then I got really lazy and distracted with something. I think I was helping someone with Positron stuff, so I wasn't able to follow along with him. It would be kind of funny if I got permission to like stream his stream and me following along his stream. I think that would be funny. I would not do that because I don't want to take any potential ad revenue away from him. And I also feel like that would be in some poor taste. So I would not do that, but I just think it'd be kind of funny. One of these I want to put with the Prusa logo facing down just for me, but I can't because they all actually have a very specific way of going up. Prusa designed this in a very specific way so that you couldn't do it incorrectly. Okay, now I have to pick the whole thing up and rotate it 180 without knocking anything over. Think I can do it? Let's find out. Oh my god, this is heavy. Do you like the goalposts on my face cam? Alright, tonight we're gonna go until 11, maybe 11:30. We'll see. Because here's the thing, I have to put this away once I'm done here. So, I mean, it would be great if I could finish this build. I don't think I can, though. If I can at least get the frame done, that'd be nice. Because then it would be a little bit easier to put somewhere. And then tomorrow... This is what I'll do. If after I'm done, after I clean up, if I have some time, I will continue streaming tomorrow. I don't want to stream too much because that get annoying and boring. But I will stream tomorrow to continue this. Again, the reason I'm streaming is really to kind of motivate me to actually finish these. Because, I mean, this has been sitting on my floor for over a month. And the reason I haven't worked on it is because I prefer to have company. So, like, for example, you know, I wanted to do this with my dad. But he doesn't have a lot of interest in anything. He tries. He really does try. And he is very supportive. I love my dad for being supportive. But, like, he asks questions and whatnot. So he does make a good attempt. But he'd rather watch baseball. He'd rather just, you know, do his thing. And that's fine. He's very encouraging of this, which is awesome. But it's just not his thing. And to be fair, he's I'm definitely past that age where he is obligated to indulge in the things he's not interested in. So I don't blame him. Did I? I did that wrong. Wait, no, I did it right. Hold on a second. What? Yeah, I did that right. It says make sure not to put the person name upside down, but there was no other way for me to do that. So sorry, Joseph. Yeah, if I put this... Oh, no, I can do it the other way. I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with one side has Prusa upside down. I'm rolling with it. It's not going to cause any problems, because everything's symmetrical. So, I know some of you guys are fathers. Not all of you, but some of you. Are there any 3D printing projects that you look forward to doing with your kids? And or if you are hoping to have kids someday, are there any projects that you would like to do with your kids when you eventually have them? I think that's a fun question. I don't have a significant other yet. But I know that I want to be dad someday. And I cannot wait to do 3D printed related stuff with them. Whenever the time for that comes. Because I think it'd just be awesome. That screw, Lulu, can you get that screw? No? You are not helpful. Time to get that screw. Got it. No? No answers? Alright. It's all good. I know you guys probably have me in another tab. It's fine. I do the same thing with everyone else. There's some people I'll watch through, but there's just times where I need stuff away. I get it. If you have me open in another tab, that's great, because that just helps me with my watch time, and that gets me closer to being monetized. When you have time, look up Out of Marbles. I think I know Out of Marbles. Is there one Out of Darts? No. What? I don't know. Oh, are you talking about the music? I don't know. I'm making something. Okay. I love it. It's like, make sure the Prusa's name is at the top. And it's true, all for except this pillar here. This pillar has it at the bottom. It's gonna assemble the top parts preparation. Same screws as before. Okay, so we're just moving on to the top rim. Okay. Scroll this down. So you guys can follow along. Follow the top rim. Cool. This should be easy. That is the long one. So, in the recent, oh yeah, Battle for Mars. Oh my god, that unlocked my inner child, and I am very tempted to do it. I am so tempted to print the stuff for that. So I grew up with Rescue Rangers. Does anyone here? Let me preface this. Is anyone else here a 90s kid? Anybody? I'm either about to feel old or really young. I test printed for him, so I have it all. Dude, I'm kind of jealous. So, growing up, I had Rescue Rangers. Rescue Rangers was just one of those toy companies. They had Tonka monster trucks, and they had Rescue Rangers. And I loved them. I loved Tonka. Tonka had a bunch of really, really simple, like, educational games. Barely even educational. They just had really, really easy to run PC games. I loved them as a kid. That was like my favorite thing. I had the aircraft carrier from Rescue Rangers or Rescue Heroes, whatever it was called. Oh my god, it is my favorite thing. So like I am very tempted to print out those things and donate them. I think that would be like the perfect Toys for Tots donation, mainly because it's like, you know, maybe a kid can assemble a kit or something. I don't know. I just think it's awesome. That is not screwing in. Is it because... No, the hole's right there. It's just not threading. Come on. Get in there. I feel like I'm stripping it. Okay, there we go. Got it. No, too many. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I haven't looked into how it could print, so I wouldn't know. Oh, I remember Rescue Rangers, Rescue Heroes, whatever they were called, and Tonka. I loved them so much. I might see if there's any abandonware of those old games, just to. Okay, indulge me. Has anyone else wanted to play those old children games, like those old school games, and just absolutely like destroy them? Like, oh, you know, fucking, what's the one called? Reading Rabbit 4th grade. Oh, I know how to spell. Let me just speed run that game. Has anyone else wanted to do that, or is that just me because I'm a 90s kid? I think it might just be me. I think that's very unique to the Zillennial. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I need to talk to Zombie, because me and Zombie are the same age. Maybe he has fond memories of that stuff. Maybe me and him can geek out about it. Old school games, like full contact ping pong? No. No, it's like putt-putt, Pajama Sam, that kind of stuff. Humongous Entertainment kind of stuff. Again, I was born in 97. I either just made a bunch of you guys feel really old, or kind of middle of the pack. I don't know. We'll see. Based off the reactions everyone's about to have. Tacky mini golf, that's it. I think I just made you feel really old. I don't know. I'm assuming your age. I played some kids games for quick and easy achievements on Xbox. That's what you do. Yeah, no, that's how you should do it. Yo, Viva Pinata on Xbox though, that game's actually pretty good. I don't know what it is about it. It's just fun. Man, I wish I could get more of this in frame. I don't even know if I'm like. Hold on, I need to look at the screen here. Okay, I'm in frame on the front camera. Let me move to that real quick. So I'll do intermission to front here, because this part where I'm working on right now is not in frame at all. So no point in me showing you if you can see it. first. I do not like this. This makes me feel like I'm bending metal. Like, okay. No cap. I can't even say that. That's not my generation. Seriously, like, one of my favorite things as a kid growing up was the Scholastic Book Fair. Specifically for video games. I don't know what it was. The Scholastic Book Fair is how I got introduced to Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is the GOAT of Tycoon games. Not anymore, it used to be. But Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, 2, and 3, absolute top tier. Like, without a doubt, some of the best Tycoon games ever made. They got me hooked on Tycoon games. Like, I wish there was good Tycoon games nowadays. Now, Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, oh my god, those are great. Those are phenomenal. And they've completely replaced Roller Coaster Tycoon. Fun fact, okay. Is anyone here fans of Roller Coaster Tycoon? Anybody? If you are, let me know. I have some interesting history about Roller Coaster Tycoon that not many people have. And it is only because my tism says that I'm addicted to Roller Coaster Tycoon. So if you're interested in some lore about Roller Coaster Tycoon, let me know if you want to hear it. I'd love to share it. Wow, this is taking up my entire frame. This is wild. You know what? All right, just so I don't have dead air, I'll start talking about it. So, all right, Roller Coaster Tycoon was made a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and we picked it up on the radio signals while looking for aliens. It was kind of wild. No. So, Roller Coaster Tycoon was a game that ran extremely well on pretty much every computer system because it was written in BASIC. I believe. I'm pretty sure it was BASIC. So it was written in, assembly. It was written in assembly. So it was able to run on pretty much any computer without any problem whatsoever, which made it very quickly adopted across every machine. As long as it could run assembly, it was able to run Roller Coaster Tycoon. So, Roller Coaster Tycoon became extremely popular really quickly because so many kids were able to play it with no problem whatsoever, no matter what machine they had. It just ran really well. So, it became popular. They reused assets, and they made Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. That was a smash hit. Did I make sure all of the... No. Okay, this is the front of the printer. Let me make sure Prusa... Okay, yeah, Prusa is right side up on half of the set numbers. Anyway, so it was written in assembly, and because of that, it was very prolific. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, also written in assembly, same engine as the previous one, just expanded upon like everything that Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 did, and it was made like a year later. It was insane. We developed that thing so quickly. And then Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 came out. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is when it went full 3D. And it was made by a company called Frontier. You may know Frontier as the developers of Elite Dangerous. They also developed just a ton of other like spin games that ended up being really good in the early 2000s, including Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 was developed by Frontier. Now, about 15 so years later, I forget the exact date. Oh, what the hell? Well, that's a bust. I can't show it to you, but the hex key on this is not actually drilled in. I can't use that screw at all. Hopefully I have spares. Anyway. So 10, 20 years later, Frontier was brought on to make Roller Coaster Tycoon 4, or Roller Coaster Tycoon World is what it was going to call. And, you know, Frontier was like, hell yeah, we made 3, and we made several other Roller Coaster Tycoon-like games since then. Let's do this. Let's make the next Roller Coaster Tycoon. Halfway through development of Roller Coaster Tycoon World, Activision, the owner of Roller Coaster Tycoon, pulled out and canceled the development with Frontier. Don't know why, they just did. And they gave it to another game development studio. Now, Frontier was very, very salty. And they were very upset. You could say they were a little upsetty spaghetti. So Frontier went ahead and they decided, well, we have half of the game that we developed. Let us take out everything Roller Coaster Tycoon related, and let's launch it as our own game, Planet Coaster. And so they did. Planet Coaster went on to completely destroy Roller Coaster Tycoon. They released around the same time, and they destroyed Roller Coaster Tycoon. Roller Coaster Tycoon was released in a completely buggy, terrible mess, and Planet Coaster was pristine. It was so good. Since then, I don't believe Roller Coaster Tycoon's really been developed at all. I think they've kind of killed it. And Elite Dangerous, or Frontier, has gone on to just recently announce Planet Coaster 2. And I am really excited for that. Because if Planet Coaster 1 was just like a glimpse into what could be done in Roller Coaster Tycoon games, then I am extremely excited for what they can master in this next one. Because it's going to be perfection. But nowadays, Tycoon games are absolutely destroyed by pay-to-win style mechanics endorsed by the mobile market. So there's almost no good Tycoon games out there nowadays. And that's a shame, because Tycoon games were like one of my favorite genres. It wasn't a genre that was for everybody, but it was one of my favorites. Alright, assembling the top frame, already did that. Assemble the top panel parts preparation. M3x4 screws. Did I just use all those now? Oh, no. Okay, these are the other ones. Okay. There are perforations on the side top panel during assembly. Perforations must be facing down to work as zip tie holders. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Okay, let's go grab it. Watch out, Lou. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. This is where, like, I wish I had another set of hands. Oops, I woke up the dog. Okay. So I need to get that in there. Where did I put the... There's... Okay. Here we go. Okay, that's one screw. You get one in on this other corner here. And start to let go now. It's tricky. What is it? 9:50. Okay. I'm making good on time, actually. What's not going in? I gotta loosen these up a bit. Gotta loosen that around a tiny bit. Oh my god, Jojo, shut up. Lulu, you shut up too. Sorry, my dogs are barking like crazy right now. Oh, my dad. That's fine. Gotta head out. Thank you, Nomad, for your advice and QV. First bench sheet turned out pretty great. Hell yeah, man. I'm so glad to hear that. Now, keep us posted in the Discord, and if you need any help, do not be afraid to reach out to the team. You know, we wanna help wherever we can, because guess what? If we help people, we may get ideas on how to improve things, and we may get ideas on like what modifications we can do. So, and you can become part of that. So, you know, hey, if you get stuck, or if you need assistance, just let us know. We're here, man. So glad to see that you pushed through on it. You have a good night now. If ever you get stuck on a project, you feel like something isn't working, but sometimes it's okay to just take a step back and just reevaluate what's going on. I oftentimes will just kind of go bullheaded through and push through until I get the result I want. That's not the best solution. That certainly will not work for most people, because that would just end in frustration. But for me, I don't know, I've been through the ringer. I know how. Yeah, I really wish you could see what I'm doing here, but I am short. This is big. And this just be how it is right now. Once again, I need to say thank you to Prusa for sending me this enclosure and the MK4. Yeah, this has been really awesome. Oh, someone say something. What's up?
Yeah, it's why I didn't go for speed run for my positron. Maybe if I get another one. Yeah, take your time. Also, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there's an echo in here. Hello, from the box!
Oh, that hurt my back. Don't do that. Wouldn't recommend. Almost done. Then I think I can return back to being down in the basement here. Okay. I know I didn't move the instructions on the screen. Oh wait, I took them down. Never mind. Hello! I'm back. Did you miss me? Okay. Install PSU locks parts preparation. Okay. I'm leaving it on here because the top-down camera will do you no good. So we're keeping it here because this is where you're gonna be able to see the most stuff. So let's get those next pieces. All right. PSU handle. Pretty sure this is it, right? Yeah. And then the locks. Oh, they're tiny. Oh, they're so tiny. Got two. I guess I'll just dump that out. Three. Four. Now all this can go back in. Alright, no more super tiny pieces that I'm going to lose. Yay! Okay. Again, I don't know why my nose is always runny. It's weird. Okay, M3x8. Which ones? Did I just use those? I don't think I did. No, we use M3x4s. So I need M3x8s. Where are M3x8s? Oh, those are open. Those are open. Don't want to lose those. I'll put those back. Yep, and I lost two. Great.
Don't you know that I'll be here for you till we got nothing left to do? Tell a couple jokes and enjoy the view. I'll be here for you. Don't you know that I'll be here for you till we got nothing left to prove? Write it down in ink, I'm a drunk tattoo. Always here with you. Don't you know that I'll be there for you wherever you go?
M3x8s. M3x8s. M3x8s? Here we go. Alright, I just need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. We will use the PSU handle tool to attach the PSU locks in the following steps. Insert one of the locks into the pocket of the PSU handle. Okay. Done. Insert from the bottom frame profile. What? Wait, what? From the rear side, insert the M3x8 screw into the bottom frame profile. Orient the enclosure like this in the picture. Okay, I have the other way around. Shoot. I don't know what side's the front. Oh, this side. We'll find out. Okay, I need to rotate the whole thing. Man, I'm glad I have just enough space to actually rotate this. Okay. It would have sucked if I did that and then like, wait, meant to do it the other way. I swear to God, wait, do I have to do it the other way? Focus on the left side. The far corner. Oh my God, yeah, it's telling me to do it on that side. Okay, what does it tell me? Okay, so it's telling me to put it in through that screw hole right there. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Okay, I see what it wants me to do now. Yep, okay, thread it. Really reaching here. Not designed for small hands. Or it was not designed for short arms, I should say. That's not threading in straight, but I mean, whatever. No, that's not working at all. Okay. Oh. I'm going to thread it on this side. I lost one. Oh, there it is. Alright. We're only going to go for like another 30 minutes and then I have to call it. Because it's starting to get late. Okay, yep, now let's thread this. It fell out. Wonderful. Great. Are these pre-threaded? Like punted threads? No. Really? So it might be, yeah. God damn it. Alright, got it. Okay, that should be good enough. Alright, so where am I putting this again? Right there? Okay. Interesting spot to put it. Oh, why is it threading in wrong? It's still crooked, whatever. I'm not gonna be able to get it perfect. Okay, so it's in this corner. Everything's just in this corner. Yes, thank you, Prusa. Rotate the entire enclosure so that what you're working on is furthest away from you and is going to be the most difficult way to work on it. Thanks, Prusa. Yeah, especially if you have small hands. All right. There we go. That's better. Can't even see chat right now from this angle. Okay, there we go. Is that straight? No. Where are my pliers? Make it straight. I actually don't know where my pliers are. Please. There we go. Sucks. Hello. I'm on this side now. This sucks. I think this was the worst part of the assembly right now. I hope it gets better than this. Okay. Cool. Have I mentioned how much this sucks right now? Alright, so based off what we're leaving off here, I am likely going to continue streaming tomorrow. Just so we can get closer to actually finishing this. Oh, nice. What happened? How'd you get that to work, Mitch? Also, welcome to the chat, Mitch. What was the solution on the car? Oh, okay. Hey, I'm glad you're back up and running. That's awesome. I was really worried about how that would affect you. It's like, I know everything is tight, and that's just what sucks. Yeah, right. I know that feeling. Same thing with my Kia. Needed it to last. Oh, my back. I still want to fly to East Coast and Dallas. Yeah. I don't blame you. Look, if you're able to fly into PHL, I can give you a ride. Yeah, I'll get if you're able to fly into Philly, I can definitely give you a ride. And we can make that work. Cool. People say like PHL is difficult to navigate. No, it's not. It's really not. You get to your terminal. Once you're in your terminal, there's like no way to get lost in the terminal. Because your terminal is just your terminal. And the terminals are specific to whether you're doing international or to a specific airline. So, you get to your terminal, and then you get to your gate. Pretty straightforward. There's no trams or buses or anything you have to take. You just get dropped off to the right terminal, and you go to the right airline. And then when you're getting your bags at PHL, all exit terminals lead you to the same spot. So you just follow everybody, and then you get your bags, and you get picked up. Easy. No finagling. Okay. That sucked. It sucked specifically because Parisa decided to tell you, hey, orient the whole thing so it's furthest away from you. What time is it? 10 minutes? I guess I could do this. Oh, my arm. You know what? I'll pick up tomorrow with this. We'll stream this tomorrow. So because I got an XL coming in on Wednesday, I need to get this built so I can get it onto the table, and I need to clear off the table. So tomorrow, before I start streaming, I'm gonna clean off this table a bit more, and then we'll continue with this. And hopefully I can get this done by the end of the day tomorrow. So, yeah, that'll be the plan. Yeah. There's engineers just giggling at the thought that everyone's struggling there. I think they're giggling specifically at the thought of short people struggling there. Because my arms, like, I can't reach the other side of this enclosure. Like, I can just touch with the tip of my fingernails the side right there. So it's like, oh yeah, orient it so you're facing this way. Okay. Now, screw these into the furthest point on the enclosure. Huh? And it's like, what? Why? Don't worry, Mitch. The Positron's designed for us. It's so easy. I can't wait for you to get that. Are you gonna like stream or make videos on the assembly? I'm just curious. You don't have to. You're not obligated to at all. I'm just curious. I'm actually really proud of the progress we made today. Started out with just the bottom piece here, and now it's the whole thing. I can actually put stuff on top of this now. I'm really happy. This is sturdy enough for me to put stuff on top. I'm gonna be getting a rep rack. I'm just gonna put it on top here. That'd be awesome. See, now we know the professional small printers built for short kings, designed by short kings for short kings. I should make that. I'm gonna tweet that. Positron 3D, designed by short kings for short kings. Oh my god! I can't believe I'm gonna. Nope. Sorry, I paused music. I can't believe I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I stole this off my broken A1, the one I'm returning. I wonder what we're gonna use this for. This is like a pretty nifty little filament system, so I'm gonna figure out how I can use this. This, I bet adapting this onto the Prusa, onto the Mark IV, would actually be kind of killer. I bet. Your music is a little louder than your voice. People told me it was fine. How dare people lie to me? Alright, I'm done talking for tonight. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. We're going to pick up tomorrow with this. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And make sure to join our Discord below. And we will pick up tomorrow. And we'll continue with the Prusa enclosure after I clean up some more. So, yeah. Alright, guys. You all have a wonderful night. Peace out.
All you ever did was change, and I hate being with you, but I just cannot